What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. Hope you're having a great and prosperous day. Charleston White. I don't agree with Charleston White on a lot of the things he say because, he's a real salacious, clout-chasing type of person when it comes to things he say online. But at times, he does get it right. And I give props and credit where it is due. And that's what this is about. He went in on Candace Owens, and he had some choice words for her, how he feels about Candace Owens' choice in men, and what she has to say about the black community. I start this one off with Dr. Umar Johnson. He had a great take on it. So let's get into it.
You said mistake. People are going to be mad at you by saying he made a mistake by marrying a white woman.
Sure.
Why do you say that's a mistake? Because shouldn't it be the man fell in love with who he fell in love with?
No, because marriage is a political decision. Who you marry tells me who you are. When you marry a woman, you don't just marry her. You marry her culture, you marry her community, you marry her people. You understand? So when a black man marries a white woman, he's making several clear points and messages he's sending out to his own people. Because there's no greater symbol of your loyalty to your struggle than to marry a sister who shares that struggle. Loving versus Virginia. And y'all need to see the movie. It just came out a few months ago. 1957, right about around that time, a white man named Loving from Virginia sued up to the Supreme Court for the right to marry a black woman. Up until then, several states still had anti-miscegenation law. After they struck down anti-miscegenation law across the country, 1957 or 67, somewhere within there, black men had married outside their race envy more than the men of all other races in America put together as a percentage. How do you explain that? Is love purely blind? I disagree. Love is a function of your values and your priorities. I would argue the reason black men marry white women is because they wish they were white themselves. And having the white man's prize, his queen, is a psychological symbol to myself that I am equal to him. So you can't be in love with white women and not at the same time feel inferior to white males.
I always wanted your thoughts because I don't see you talk about her much. Candace Owens. You don't ever talk about it. I guess maybe because the podcast don't really go there. And
they don't. I got a great deal of respect for her.
Okay.
But then I don't, because she got a white boyfriend. She got a white husband. Where do her confidence come from?
Her husband.
There you go. Yeah.
That's where mine come from.
There you go. So that's where she lose me at.
Because it's
a white man ain't for us, for what she talking. For her to be so brutal and convicted by the things she say to us and go in there and eat that, her lip needs to be closed to the black folks. She can't talk to our problem ain't her problem no more. That white man treating her way worse than how we getting treated in society. White men are brutal. They're not intimate. They'll stick their throat. If you know, yeah.
He do keep her pregnant now.
And he don't talk. So yeah, no. So she lashes out. So yeah.
She never smiled.
Well, that's what I was just about to go there when I say I take back lashing out. I see a lot of displaced anger. When y'all see me talking, it's more frustrated from working and doing the work and seeing what I'm seeing. I see more displaced anger when she's talking our conditions and going home to that brutal white boy brutal with that habit. So everybody.
Do you feel like black men just never? Why do you feel like Candace Owens is so hard on our community? Like, what do you think happened to her? Because she doesn't really talk about her upbringing.
Because the community was hard on her, whether it was her mother.
So you feel like white folks just accepted her?
Well, the community was hard on me. So that's where my frustration and lashing out came from. The community was hard on me.
So you feel like Candace Owens wants a black man or wanted one?
I think she had one. And it left that scar that caused her resentment. She don't have the black experience that I have. You can't shame me because I have a great mother. I was raised in the American school system. I thrived in. I went into I didn't go into a prison system. I didn't go into a jail system. I went into a boarding school boys' home and was nurtured there. I got 2 kids by one woman whom I was married to. If you take me away from the things I say online and the internet persona, most people can't go back and forth with me. I was in my children's life. I don't have any felony conviction. I've never beat a woman. I don't have, you see what I'm saying? I don't have no abuse. So none of that centers over me. You can only keep me, and well, you said this online, but what have I done in life?
But I mean, when you think about her, she is a white people, though.
Well, she's doing that now. out of anger, hurt, and grief. Out of hurt, she's grieving.
So like I said before, I'm 50-50 with Charleston at this point. I don't agree with everything he says, but he does have some good takes. And on this, he definitely got it right about Candace Owens. See, Candace Owens, she got a lot of pain going on. Pain from the black community. A lot of resentment. A lot of contempt. That's what this is about. See, most people that go over to the other side, it's not about love. It's about trauma. The trauma that they went through in the black community. So they made all and every man in the black community, or woman, one big nigga. That's what it is. All of us the same. Lil Ray Ray did you wrong. Mashonda did you wrong. Lil Pookie did you wrong. Tanisha did you wrong. So guess what? All black women ain't nothing. So I'm running to the other side to go be the white woman. Vice versa. All black men ain't nothing. So I'm running to the other side to be with a white man. But you know what? Stay over there. We don't need you on this side. Once you get over there, stay over there. Don't call for no help once the shit gets thick. Because guess what? Baby, we good. Anybody want to go over there. That goes for men and women. It's not a lot of black people being accepted by the W community. May it be men or women. So go ahead and pick your poison. Make sure you choose wisely. I grew up in Miami, Florida. I grew up around Haitians, Jamaicans, Hispanics, Latinos, a few whites drizzled in there. And one thing, too, for sure I could say, whites was not checking for us. They wasn't riding around our hood, checking for our women. They wasn't trying to marry them. They wasn't trying to procreate with them. So if you want to jump out the window at this point in 2025 and be like, I think black women do better with white men and we should go over to that side, go ahead, baby. You sound desperate. Go ahead, go be desperate on that side and see what the desperation gets you. Because one thing, too, for sure, that I know, they hate fucking traitors. Them folks hate traitors. They look at you like a treasonous girl dog, may it be man or woman. Anyhow, anyway, anywho, subscribe at the bell if you're not subscribed. Click that like button. It makes a difference. Thanks for all that you do. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.